And as the umpire sets himself, we are underway at the Whitten Oval. And going up for North Melbourne, contesting that first centre bounce, Tom Campbell, the former Bulldog, of course. And it's not coming out. The umpire says, give it to me, and we will do it all over again. And the wind perhaps catching that one, affecting the kick. And Sam Clifford is asserting himself on this game. When you're a NAB League player playing against the adults, a lot of pressure, but he's looked good so far.
It's always a good test. Ooh, here we go.
Oh, turnover, and this is a gift for the Bulldogs. We get our first goal of the day. Ben Kavara says, thank you very much. And North Melbourne, the switch of flanks had gone okay until now, 15 minutes in, and it's the Bulldogs 1 straight 6 to North Melbourne 2 behinds, and Ben Kavara with the forward pressure to get the reward.
For the Bulldogs, they've been pressuring and trying to keep it in their forward half against the wind, and it's good for them to get on the scoreboard. Just very lucky for Kavara in that situation.
And this would easily make the distance. Let's see into the wind if he can spot up a target. Delivery inside forward 50 has been the Bulldogs' issue in this first quarter. McNeil is just going to kick higher to the pack. If they got a flyer, they don't. Who's down? First hands, and the chance for Butler. He's good with the snap. Lewis Butler puts it through for a goal. And off hands there, all the credit to Jesse Glass-McCasker, who had the wherewithal to find his teammate.
Created a contest, and it was a great front and centre by Kasker and to Butler to kick the goal.
You see there, all smiles. Only on the near side wing. Oh, he shanked it. Shanked it out of bounds on the full.
Great transition defence there by the Bulldogs. One side to the other. That's gut running on display.
Riley West pops it over the top. Bulldogs looking to capitalise. Butler from 51 metres to the goal square, and it needed a touch. And it came from Pole. Oh, it didn't get there in time. It crossed the line, and the goal umpire says that is 2 for Lewis Butler. A 51-metre kick from the boundary, and it's a Footscray major. 3-2-20 to 4-3-27.
And he hasn't been able to get his hands on the footy much.
Well, the last thing he would want is a spear tackle suspension, but all's well that ends well, and play continues for Footscray. Tumbling ball. They've got a loose man here. Can they execute? Snap around the corner. Yes! Footscray on a bit of a run now. And it is Robbie McComb who kicks the goal. And it means that Footscray close to within a point. 4-2-26. Position. McComb trying to get the clearance. He goes to ground and in the back. Yes, the umpire has seen it. And are they going to pay advantage? They are. So the Bulldogs away after the whistle. Shackey takes the mark out on the lead. And that was heads-up play from Rourke Smith just to keep running and wait for the umpire to say, yes, take your advantage. As he crosses the paint of 50 to try and put the Bulldogs in front. And that is perfect. Gun barrel straight from Shackey, and Footscray hit the front here against North Melbourne. And they go to 5-2-32, leading North 4-3-27. Hagan has come to the bench for the Bulldogs. Riley West is also standing at the interchange gate, so I'm sure if the ball finds its way over to the near side wing, we'll see mass changes, but in the meantime, it's on the outer side. Van der Heuvel puts it inside forward 50, and the mark is there. Bit of loose checking from North Melbourne, and it means there's going to be a set shot coming up, and it's going to be Bedendo. The wind is, if anything, going from left to right. Bedendo, he sets it out. Is it going to thread the eye of the needle? It sure is. How about that for a set shot goal? Sensational from Dom Bedendo, and it means that Footscray go to 6-2-38. Out, Ruben William just shielded the drop of the ball, and it means Bulldogs can go inside forward 50 through Lockie Sullivan. Have they got a crummer? Tapped down by Glass-McCasker out towards the boundary line, and it stays in. Bulldogs still looming large. Daltrey, handball, Glass-McCasker. Can they get the snap? Daltrey legged. It's been knocked through for a goal anyway. Bulldogs come up with a major, and Kavara has got his second of the game. Bulldogs starting to break away. It's their biggest lead of the afternoon. 7-2-44 to North Melbourne, 5-3-33.
Scrappy work by the Footscray forwards, but they were managed to keep working, keep surging it forward, and they got a lucky goal there through Ben Kavara. He's been.
Will the siren come to North Melbourne's aid? Is there time for one more Footscray goal? Campbell, Daltrey. Yes, there is time for one more snap. It's bouncing through. Footscray on fire here at the end of the second quarter, and it's Lockie McNeil who has put it through for another goal. 8-2-50 of the quarter.
Definitely not what you want for North Melbourne at the moment. Another red time goal. but well done by Lockie McNeil.
Corridor, risky stuff here, thrown on the boot, Boston Valugi smothered, now he retrieves his own possession at ground level, and that's out of bounds on the full. That hurts.
How's that? Lockie Sullivan getting the clearance, and then he was the one putting the pressure on in that pocket to now have a free kick.
So Jamari Ugle-Hagan hasn't troubled the scorers today. Left-footed snap, and it's going, good. Caught the breeze, bent across, and a perfect start to the final quarter for Footscray. Jamari Ugle-Hagan gets his first major, and his teammates are happy about it. It's all smiles. It's only a minute into the final quarter.
Minutes of this quarter, but great for Ugle-Hagan to get some reward for his effort. He's been presenting all day, and there he was able to get the free kick and slot the goal when he had his opportunity.
And now to the half-back flank. Around the boundary line, this is going to have to bend in. It goes to Footscray's advantage, though. That's not 15. McNeil, a little shuffle. Is he going to get run down with a hand on his jersey? It affects the kick a little bit. And it's been marked in the forward pocket. Bedendo is there. We know he's a good set shot, and this could be the steadier Footscray need as Dom Bedendo will turn around and line up 30 metres out on a 45-degree angle. He turns 19 on Friday. 4 points would be the perfect present. And his set shot is a drifter, and it drifts through. Dom Bedendo kicks truly, and Footscray get a steadier against a charging North Melbourne. And they now lead 10-5, 65 to North Melbourne 8-8-56. And now the chain of handballs. Young, siren goes. Footscray continue their perfect season. They move to 8 and zip. North Melbourne pushed, but they weren't able to close the gap in the final quarter. Footscray salute 10-7-67 to North Melbourne 8-8-56. Footscray's unbeaten VFL season continues, but not without one heck of a fight today.